Hold on, take a deep breath before you trust that headline. Is it true that Monica Lewinsky's home makes Alcatraz appear like a paradise? Today, we're revealing the truth about how a startling title goes viral online, what the facts are, and how to avoid falling for false real estate rumors about any popular figure. I'll offer you a quick 3-step rumor test and a concise timetable that presents the facts without any drama or guesswork. So stick with me through to the very finish. To begin with, where did this begin? The line for clicks was pushed by a few posts and videos with little information. They merely display the title, not any evidence. The first warning sign is that there are no receipts for the hefty claim. What do reliable sources say? Then, this year, actual reporting concentrated on Monica's work and public appearances rather than any prison-like residence. In March, she made a rare appearance on the red carpet at the Vanity Fair Oscars party. In April, she made another appearance for a Broadway premiere. These are not indications of an odd living arrangement. Rather, they are typical public events that are reported by the mainstream entertainment media. In other words, clothes and happenings were the true tale, while rumors chased shock. Importantly, for safety concerns, responsible outlets refrain from disclosing a person's private address or lockdown information. For this reason, credible accounts avoid intrusive house tours of private residences and instead focus on public events, projects, and in-depth interviews. Be wary of videos that purport to have insider access but don't provide a source. And if it incites emotion by drawing a parallel to a prison, that's a second warning. Sign-loaded language that tries to sell you an emotion rather than a reality. What information can we divulge? Publicly available, dated, and sourced media have covered Monica's past, career changes, and even her early home life. Details about her childhood home in Beverly Hills and its price range were resurfaced in articles this year. Unlike a haphazard Alcatraz allegation concerning a modern private property, that thread is authentic and verified. Take note of the difference. One has named outlets, dates, and locations, while the other does not. Let's set a basic timetable. Stories from early 2025 discuss her appearances and projects. March, Oscars celebration at Vanity Fair. April, the first night of Broadway. Instead of discussing a fortress residence or any prison analogy, the mainstream media has focused on her advocacy, fashion, and public life throughout these months. If a rumor tries to pull you in a different direction while real life is moving forward in full view, trust the record you can verify. What causes headlines like this to circulate? Shock sells. When a title likens someone's home to Alcatraz, it evokes feelings of terror, curiosity, and even indignation. Clicks are made on that. Clicks, however, are not evidence. Consider this. Wouldn't a respectable outlet take advantage of a claim if it were true? Wouldn't there be permits, pictures, or at least a source name? The headline is carrying the burden alone if those components are absent. You can use this 3-step rumor test to any house story involving a celebrity. Step 1. Verify the source. Seek out a story from a reputable publication or a well-known reporter. Without a source, there is no trust. Step 2. Verify the evidence. Are there actual images with context and a location, or are there just voiceovers and stock footage? Step 3. Date check. Do several reliable sources align throughout time? Transfer the share if any step fails. 90% of the trash will be avoided if you use this. The truth behind the headline is the hook you were looking for. It's a typical clickbait twist to say that her house makes Alcatraz look like a paradise. This year's actual coverage demonstrates a typical public rhythm, including advocacy work, industry events, and red carpets. The prison-like home argument is not supported by any reliable reports. The narrative functions more as a label than a fact. You may now see that difference in a matter of seconds. You're ahead of the game if you watched through to the conclusion. If you see that title for the first time, through Facebook, YouTube, or another source, please let me know in the comments. Tap like, share it with a friend who enjoys pop culture but detests being duped. And return for more concise, straightforward analysis if this helped you cut through the clutter. Your clicks and time are important, and now you have the means to protect them.